This is the Astria Serenade rod, and it is by far the most expensive purchasable rod in Fisch. And today I'm going to be checking out some of the most expensive rods in the game, starting with the $1 rod. This is the flimsy rod, and it is the cheapest rod in the game, and it is so bad, and it is actually free to unlock once you start the game. And it has a lure speed of 0%, luck of 0%, control of 0%, maximum kg of 10.4 kilograms, and it is and currently has 0 passes, and it is the worst rod in the game. And just to show you guys without bait, this is how it works. Keep shaking and shaking, and this is a lot of shaking I have to do. And now that I've caught the fish, it is such small control, it has no extra passes whatsoever, and it is the most basic rod in the game. I don't want to use this anymore, let's move on to the next rod. And now we're moving on to the $10,000 rod, the Firefly rod. It is a very basic looking rod, and it has a lure speed of 85%, which is not that bad, luck of 55%, control of negative 0.01, resilience of 25%, and a maximum kg of 175 kilograms, with a progress speed buff of 10%. And it currently has 15% progress speed at night, and it is not a very good rod, and it is very bad. And by the way guys, to get this rod you have to come to Castaway Shores, and it is right here for $10,000 rounded up. And just to show you guys how this rod works, this is instant catch, and well, for me, because I have a boost, but this is very small control. Just have a look. This is really small control. It's negative 0.01 control, which is just a little bit lower than the $1 rod, a little bit better than the $1 rod, not that bad. Has an extra progress speed at night, and if we just check that out, plus 35% progress speed, as you guys can see at the bottom. And overall, not a very good rod, reasonably good beginner rod, but without wasting time, let's move on to the $50,000 rod. And this is the $50,000 rod. Not very good visual effects, it's alright, it's kind of bland, and let's check out the stats. 55% lure speed, 80% luck, 0.02 control, 15% resilience, and 8,000 kilograms max kg. And it has a chance for a 40% chance to be set ablaze, which means the Scorch mutation, with 10% possessing the power of the Eclipse. And that is what the Phoenix rod does. It is a $50,000 rod, and you can purchase it from Ancient Isles for $50,000 inside of this cave over here. It's the same cave where you can get the Eclipse totem for $200,000, which is actually cheaper than it. I'm pretty sure it used to be $250,000. But this is where you get the Phoenix rod for $50,000, and it is not the best rod in the game. Let's check out how it plays when fishing. So instant lure because I have hasty, but it is a 55% lure speed, and not very big control, not very good. As a 40% chance to be set ablaze, which is the Scorch mutation, and it's not a very good mutation though, so I don't recommend you guys use this. There we go, Scorched cod, and it is not a very good rod. For $50,000, I'd probably want something a little bit better than this, but then of course it is also quite low down on the list, as at the end of this video we have a $50 million rod, and you're going to want to stick around to the end to find out what that is and how it plays out. And moving on to the $100,000 rod, and this is the $100,000 rod, and this is the Blue King's rod. It actually looks not that bad. It has nice water particles coming out of it. It is a very interesting looking rod, and it's not that bad. Now, let's take a look at the stats. 30% lure speed, not that good. 85% luck, again, not very good. 0.15 control is decent, 35% resilience is not that bad, and an infinite max kg is very good. And all fish caught are 30% bigger than normal. And this is not a very bad passive. It's very balanced. It has high max kg, high resilience, and alright control, in exchange for lower lure speed and luck, and 30% bigger fish. Not that bad. And considering this is $100,000 rod, maybe it's alright collector's item. I don't think this is a very good rod. Maybe for mid-game trying to get money or leveling up. And here we go. Let's go fishing, and you can barely make it. This is not very good rod, and it is so short, you can barely fish anywhere in the game. Now, it's a very nice control, has very nice resilience, it's not that bad, and overall, it's an alright fishing for mid-game. Would never use this end-game though. This is not a very good rod. Now, without further ado, let's move on to some better rods, and this is the top 4 rods in this video. So let's move on. This is the $250,000 rod, and it actually looks pretty cool. It's got some very nice fire particles on it, and looks very nice. And this is a rod that's worth $250,000 you can get from the volcanic vents inside of Mariana's Vale. And it is worth $250,000, and it is not actually that bad. Let's check out the stats. Lure speed 40%, luck 90%, control 0.1, resilience 15%, max kilogram 50,000. Now, you may be wondering, these stats look horrible. Why is this actually that good? Not that bad. Well, a rod forged in the heart of molten fury, granting a 25% chance for the Ashen Fortune mutation. And Ashen Fortune actually has a sell rate of 5x. And at a 25% chance, that's not that bad. For mid-game, this is a very good rod to get your hands on, and is very worth getting. And this is in the volcanic vents, so let's just check it out. So if I just keep shaking and shaking, we got a mythical. Now, there's a minus 65% chance, not chance, progress. So minus 65% progress. This is holding on not that well, because the resilience of this fish is very small. And in general, if you use the bait, then this would actually be pretty good. And I can just demonstrate for you guys with some better bait. Now, this fish here, fish about plenty, and is not actually that hard to get if you're a good enough fisher. But if I get out fruit cake flakes, which has a extra resilience of 50, then we can just see just how not that bad it would be. Now, as you guys can see, it is not moving that much. For a beginner, this is not that bad. And this is a shiny sparkling. That is insane, considering I am not even in a shiny surge or sparkling surge. That is insane. 1 in 42,564. Yes, that is correct. And let's move on to the next rod. And this is the $1 million rod. And this is the first rod in this video that is worth over $1 million. So we're getting into the decent, very good category now. And we only have 3 rods left. This is the $1 million rod though. The Luminescent Oath. It actually looks pretty cool. And if I that is not that bad. It's like a digital sword and looks pretty cool. And you look very cool holding this. And this has a lure speed of 85%, luck of 100%, control of 0.1, resilience of 12%, max kilogram 25,000, and a progress speed of +0. And this is actually a very decent rod. And it doesn't say here, but it does have a chance of getting a mastered mutation, which sells for a very nice amount. In multiplying to the original base value of the fish. And just to show you, this is very difficult, and you get lots of flashes to help you, and you get extra progress speed at the bottom as you go. And just there, I got a mastered stalactite. And that is a very nice mutation. Mastered though, that is the key part. Mastered sells for a good amount at multiplier. And considering the slashes will slow the fish down, it does get quite small, but the slashes do help a lot. And they will be very helpful to keep the fish in place and to stop it from moving. And it is very not that bad. Even though it was worth a chunky $1 million, it is very worth it, and you can get it down here in the luminescent caverns, and it is very worth it. I recommend you guys go ahead and get this if you have the money. Now, let's move on to the penultimate rod of this video, and this is the $10 million rod, or 15 million. And this is a pretty good rod for making money. And let's check it out. 95% there, 195% luck, 0.25 control, 40% resilience, 250,000 kilogram maximum, and it's a progress speed of nothing. And this is very good. 50% chance for Prismize mutation, and it is very good because it does have a very good cell rate multiplier, and this is very good. And let's just check it out. I do have plus 40% progress speed because of my enchantment with Blessed Song, and it is a very good. Prismize has it. There we go. It's a 50% chance, so you're almost guaranteed to get it. This is really good rod, and I very recommend you guys go ahead and get this rod for yourselves. And for the most expensive rod in this video, let's move on, and it is time for the $50 million rod. And this is the most expensive rod in the entire game. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Asterisk Serenade rod, and by far the best rod in the game. Let's check it out. 100% lure speed, 400% luck, 0.3 control, 20% resilience, infinite max kg, and a 50% progress speed boost. And this has a 15% chance for a 9.6x Asterisk mutation, and an 8% chance for the Nova mutation, 8% chance for the Celestial mutation, 8% chance for the Breeze mutation, and an 8% chance for another mutation. And all 5 of those mutations are very good. And it is a really broken rod. And let's just check it out. It has some extra boost, and you have a chance every 2 to 5 seconds for stars to fall down and increase your progress speed. And it is like that. And also, you can get a chance to instant catch. And in Starfall, it is boosted, and you get like that. You get a very nice progress buff and boost, just with this rod. And this is an insane rod. It is the best rod in the game. Correct me if there are better rods. But that is it for the $50 million rod. And that is everything for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, then feel free to leave a like, comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys see what you guys have to say. And I'll leave a like, subscribe, join my Discord server. I've got a link in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.